My name is Okonkwo Echine. I'm presenting my second doctoral seminar paper to the Department of Business Administration, University of Abuja Business School. The topic is enhancing corporate governance in Nigeria aviation sector. In Nigerian aviation sector, a case study. Enhancing corporate governance in the Nigerian aviation sector, a case study of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria. The abstract. Introduction. The aviation sector is a vital economic growth and development in Nigeria because it is seen as not only a gateway into the nation due to the international movements into the country. It's also seen as a front page for foreigners into the country, and it also facilitates within the domestic interchange of facilitating movement of people faster from one region to the other. So the aviation sector is a vital economic growth in developing Nigeria. However, there are issues as mismanagement, corruption, and lack of accountability that compromises its effectiveness. They want to attempt to say, okay, let's define some key words like corporate governance. The corporate governance are mechanisms, processes, relations by which corporations are controlled and operated. So we now go to some key points that must be noted in corporate governance, which are the people, the process, the performance, and the purpose. Here, the people aspect of this corporate governance refers to the accountability and leadership of funds, board management, and employees. How effective is the corporate governance in its work in delivering the required services for the nation and the stakeholders? It's also of very important note that transparency and accountability must be the core word imbibed by all players in that sector to ensure that services are properly delivered. Now we talk of the process. By this process, we mean the systems, the methods that are being used transparently and in giving accountability on how fund, for example, it delivers this effective governance structure to the stakeholders and the people. The performance also means performance aspect of the corporate governance refers to how efficient and how effective does fund achieve its objectives. And therefore, we are looking at the purpose as well. What is the purpose of fund here? What is the mission? What is the vision? And what are the values of fund in this service? So we move straight to the statement of the problem. Despite the significance of corporate governance, fund faces persistent governance challenges, including inadequate regulatory compliance, lack of stakeholders' engagement, and insufficient transparency. So, the research question I have is, what are the governance challenges faced by fund? How do these challenges impact the operational efficiency of the organization? And what strategies can be implemented to enhance corporate governance in fund? The objective of this is to identify the key corporate governance challenges within fund, to evaluate the impact of these challenges on operational efficiency, and to recommend strategies for effective corporate governance enhancement in fund. The research hypothesis: there is a significant relationship between corporate governance practice and operational efficiency in fund. Enhance corporate governance contributions to improve stakeholders' trust and engagement. The significance of the study. This study aims to provide insight into governance framework that can enhance operational efficiencies, not only in FAN but other sectors of the Nigerian economy. So going to the scope. The focus will be is on FAN, analyzing the key governance structures and stakeholders' relationships within the organizations to draw conclusions applicable to the broader aviation sector. Literature review. Conceptual review. Corporate governance comprises systems, processes for directing and controlling companies, ensuring accountability, fairness, and transparency in a company's relationship with its stakeholders. The empirical review. Recent studies illustrate the link between effective corporate governance and improved performance in several sectors. Yet, there remains a gap in studies focused on the Nigerian aviation context, particularly FAN. Theoretical review. The agency theory will be used as a theoretical framework for proposing that establishing governance mechanisms can mitigate conflicts of interest between stakeholders and management. So the review now. The current state of corporate governance in the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN has been a subject of concern and scrutiny over the years. There have been reports of challenges and issues related to transparency, accountability, ethics, and board independence within the organization. One of the major concerns is the lack of transparency in FAN's operations, particularly in financial matters. There has been allegations of corruption and mismanagement within the organization, leading to a lack of trust from stakeholders. So let me just move to research methods. Research design. This method approach combining qualitative and quantitative methodologies adopted to collect comprehensive data on FAN governance structures. The population sample, the study population including FAN management, the staff, the stakeholders, and purposive sampling techniques were identified as the key informants. The results, descriptive statistics presented shows that stakeholders within FAN detailed issues raised the consensus of
Your conclusions and recommendations, please. Conclusions and recommendations.
The conclusions. The study concludes that effective corporate governance is indispensable for enhancing FAN's operational efficiency and building stakeholders' trust. Key recommendations include strengthening regulatory compliance and training programs for staff, increasing stakeholders' engagement through transparent communication channels, implementing a robust governance framework that includes regular audits and performance evaluations, well-defined top management tenure that will guarantee stability for office holders to express themselves without unwarranted interferences. Recruitment process should be and seen as best standards for the industry. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that presentation.